Bro, I'm so good at these skill checks, bro. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 2 of Hooked on You. The first part I enjoyed. I actually am enjoying this game a lot more than I thought I would. It seems like the people that have been watching it do enjoy it and they want to keep going with it. So, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I suck at making YouTube intros, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet and we're just going to hop right into it. But I hope that y'all enjoy. And if you haven't watched part 1 yet, go watch part 1. There should be a link somewhere. I'll probably end up putting a link somewhere. But yes, let's get into it and pray to God I could just fucking get Spirit, because Jesus, I've been getting that guy this entire time. But yeah, let's go. Well, I will say I got a little further into the game. Not too far, until I looked over and I wasn't even recording. So, I hate myself, for one. For 2, we're just gonna kind of go through this. I'll tell you where I ended up before I, realized I fucking wasn't recording. So here we go again. Take 2. You wake up to find Wraith holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Now that you're finally alone, Wraith looks at you eagerly. I don't care if the seagull actually waved at you, but I understand the feeling of looking at you from so far away and wanting to reach out. But did it wave at you? I'm gonna pick exactly what I picked last time. I'm not gonna switch anything, even though it was probably the wrong answer. So, here we go. I swear it, yeah, this was not a good answer. Wraith nods the nod of someone who just realized that Legend is a liar. He's disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you. And you know deep down you're disappointed in you also. More so than usual. Yeah, I picked that last time and it didn't go over well. So, oh boy, looks like he's about a monologue. Now you've done it. How do I say this? It's just honesty is important to me. I've been burned too many times. Something about the word burn makes Wraith look away, far away, eyes brimming with tears, and yeah, at the same time, dead. I understand. Wraith looks back at you with those sad eyes, wanting so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. I have something very important to tell you. It's about something very special to me. It's nothing I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. I don't even want you. Get out of my face! Oh great, I bet he's got crabs. About my special bell. What? What? It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother, well, they had to go away. If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. It didn't really work, but it's all I have of my family with me. Wow, Wraith, thank you for telling me. Here, hold it. Whoa, Wraith just gave you his bell? Sound the alarms! What are you gonna do with this thing? I said, hold it delicately. You caress the bell, running your fingers over its rusty. Is that dried blood? Why are you touching this thing? Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself. You hand the bell back. Wraith is looking out wistfully at the ocean. The ocean is beautiful. It's not real. None of this is. Wraith looks at you more intensely than ever. I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hands, in which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary. I could say that word though. That's not a bad word. And attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in after Campfire Storytime. At this rate, we'll be late. Bro, why does Dwight look so pissed? Playing sick? No, I was. But what's up with his hand? I'm still looking at his hand, bro. That hand is fucked up. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, go, go! Okay, and this is where I was. This is all new. So this is where I was, before I turned around like, oh, dickhead, you're not even recording. Okay, so here. This is all new to me. Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly made an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you has been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities. And we only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is narrative heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'm really chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. It was Wraith. It was Wraith, bro. It was Wraith. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taken some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything ever happened on the schedule, even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss I'm back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice, bro. Why is Trapper the way he is? We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on Storytime, so... They really switched his name to nobody on the thing. Legend, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so that tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Spirit, 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 Spirit. I choose you, Spirit. Whoa, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. I'll be careful with the catchphrases, will you? Sorry, taking a sip. Really? You want to hear from me? Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire. Does she not want to tell a story? Bro, I can't win with this girl. I can't win. Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories. I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing, even to me. And I literally pulled a guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands. Talk about bullshit stories. If everyone else is going to chit-chat, I guess I could sit down and... Huntress's eyes go red. Oh shit, that's scary. You can't really see it because of my thing, but she's pissed. Hold on, bro. Let me make my thing a little bit smaller. Yeah, she got pissed. Huntress's eyes go red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Wraith take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was selected, and so I'm going to tell my story. I call it, ayo, The Prisoner's Kiss. Ayo. You notice the Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn. It was a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. Detective Hoda, I'm gonna call her Hoda. Or Hoda sounds better, A celebrated investigator, renowned hostage negotiator, was called to a scene. The scene of a strange occurrence unlike anything she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds had begun to gather. A dozen of other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away, but how could anyone resist wanting to know more? Oh god, for there, in the middle of a busy market, had appeared a giant box. Strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size. No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? In such a busy area, how could something like this just appear? A mystery. It was as if I swear to God, I can speak English. It was as if conjured by magic. But this was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit pauses the story to look from face to face of each audience member. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element. This is a good one. Help me! Cried someone inside the box. It was a man, terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. By now, it was if every detective of the city was there, looking at this strange structure. Is that supposed to say structure? Up and down, inspecting it on every side. It doesn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners, or seams. It was completely solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. I don't know what happened. I woke up and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me, cried the man as if he was pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situations, Detective Hoda comforted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy time for the other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, of only anxiety as the night dragged on with no progress opening the box. Just hit it, Lamau. And as the night grew longer, the seeping rain puddling on the ground, the man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help. But Detective Hada was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh in on her, like it had never before. Don't let me die in here, the man begged. Don't let me die alone. Stay calm, instructed Detective Hada. You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half the town is here. We're all in this together, and we won't let this be the end of your story. This is actually pretty good. What the fuck? Looking through that narrowest of passageways, Detective Hada watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of the strange, sad prisoner. Together, they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. Promise, asked the man. Promise that I'm not alone? Yes, she promised. I do. A simple pledge she felt an instant connection like she had never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any other hostage she had worked so hard to free before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hada, for she knew he would return, and he did. Pressing his lips to the narrow slit in the horrible puzzle box, repeating his question again, steam flowing from his mouth as he asked, Promise? Promise that I'm not alone? Okay, this is not a romance. Yes, she promised. I do. And pressing her palms against the cold outside of the box without truly knowing why, Detective Hada leaned forward and placed her own lips up to the opening, letting her breath creep into this strange structure. Yeah, it was supposed to be structure, they just had a misspell. Allowing her warm lips to fall on this man's. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in this brief contact the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in this soft touch. Thank you, said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. Get back! Yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Hada and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be filled with cacophony of whirring gears and clicking latches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled, and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hada gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed in the puddled rainwater, her heart racing as she swept her light from side to side. What is happening? And that's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him. There, in the corner of the box, was a pile of pieces, like parts of doll, almost pulled apart. Or perhaps that's just how Detective Hada had to think of him in that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limbs, pieces disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neat little pile. And atop that pile, a head, cold, pale, eyes open, lips an icy blue. Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her lips blue. Tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. You're blown away by the story. I kinda actually am. That was actually really fucking good. Why was that so good? What the hell? And it's safe trial run? I don't even know. I got an achievement though. And it's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone is looking into the fire or up at the sky, anywhere but at Spirit. It was you who chose her, you who initiated this harrowing tale, so sad, so creepy, so sensual. She really went into great detail when it came to describing that kiss. Too much detail. And now, no one is sure to act. Dwight and Claudette are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. Oh god. Alright, don't fuck up. Don't fuck up, Legend. Don't fuck up, Legend. Don't fuck up, Legend! This is your time. Alright, let's go. The game was supposed to be a lighthearted romp. Please! I said do something! Stand up and try to say one of those cool story, say nothing and hug her. I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed. She'd be like, with her fucking katana, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You stand up without saying anything, approach Spirit, reaching your arms out around her for a hug. Her robe, hovering in the air, begins to wrap itself around you, squeeze you into her. It's kind of like being hugged back, but it's also like being tied up. Certainly not what you expected. Instinctively, you pull yourself away, but it's an awkward movement and you nearly fall over into the fire. Spirit says nothing and floats away without so much as a goodbye. You, meanwhile, realize everyone had just watched this truly strange interaction from the corner of their eyes. I'm trying here. This is hard, bro. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they all can have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of seconds before Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardiness. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Oh god, I don't know why I said it like that. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them. Spirit approaches you. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Don't kill me. You know, I was watching you while I told my story. I could tell it was having an effect on you. The fog that follows me around, I can feel you breathing heavy, taking me in. You and I are both absolutely flabbergasted at that piece of information. Legit, you learn something new every day, even when you're a god, I mean a narrator. You're doing it again right now. You need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with me. We're in, boys. We're in. Dipping the hot tubs with the spirit? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. We're in. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion can handle it. I just want to be totally clear. Even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it was not about me in any way, shape, or form. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, not any other ickily. I believe you completely. Sure, you were cut into pieces in your life, and so was the person in the story. A perfectly normal coincidence. Yes. Sure, you are on this island, trapped, one might say, in a most puzzling place. Also a completely regular coincidence. And sure, his lips were blue, and your lips are blue. Really? You'd call this blue? Searching for answers, hoping to find. Revenge! Okay, so the similarities stop there, I guess. Coincidences. Sorry, the coincidences. Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins, or maybe it has something by now. No need to sweat the details. Regardless, I'm a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of trained with bladed weapons preceded my entrance into this world. Do you know how many swords that is? A lot. You've got to figure that with that many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. True. The truth is, I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbing about it. I dripped that story like watching a movie in my sleep when I was just a little girl, years before my father sunk his blade into my skin. I've never been able to shake it. That's a very adult story for a child to dream. Do you believe me? Of course. Who cares? Yeah. I know we just met, but yeah, I do believe you. The way you told that story, it clearly came from someplace deep. Fool! Oh no. Who taught you to trust a stranger? You're gonna get hurt if you don't learn to take a better care of yourself. I can't get anything right, bro. Now you've got me wondering, do I believe if you believe her or not? And if I know everything, because trust me, I do know everything. Don't I already know the answer to my own question about if I believe your answer to Spirit's question? Whoa. Whoa. Ocean air got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is that there's a certain corpse cutie floating in a cloud of magical mist. Might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from her puzzle box. If you believe that she is the damn it, got me going again. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum to what will surely be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions, you find a certain someone standing before you with a fresh towel ready to dry you off. Fucking cock blockers, bro, I swear. Fucking cock blockers. Sorry, kids. But it's time for bed. I may be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped up in a fresh, clean towel. My mother used to help me wash my hair when I was young. She'd comb out all the tangles and tie a ribbon around it before sending me on my way. I miss her. You watch as Spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fist. She doesn't notice you're watching her at first. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs a towel from Dwayne, and then pushes him and Claudette aside as she floats off. Damn Poor Claudette and Dwight. Head over the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Don't be Wraith. Don't be Wraith. Don't be Wraith. Don't be Wraith. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Spirit's story about the prisoner in the puzzle box. If you manage to escape this place, you will you leave your life, or has it already been taken out of you? And it's just a matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery. Before you can dwell too much on fate, Claudette and Dwight are alive. Nice. Their now familiar creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh wait, whoa. Ready? Ready for what? Ready? Away we go! As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that I might adjust the dial and fix it. Oh. Oh god, oh god, oh god. 98 usually has some good stuff. Is this supposed to be like a... Is this a... This has got to be like a chase theme, right? Sounds like a chase theme. Alright, we're done. Turn it off. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side? Come on, bro. Is that even a question? I got the ball rolling right now, bro. Maybe eventually, if y'all want, at some point, I can do all of them. I can kind of put, like... I probably won't do, like, a playthrough like this, like my first playthrough, but, like, I can kind of, like, make them, like, a compilation of, like, all, like, the killers and whatnot in their stories. Of course, come on. Spirit, are you around? I was wondering if I can get a little company. Spirit tells you her secret fall asleep when she's feeling restless. I like to listen to flute music and dab on some essential oils. I was about to dab, but that would be cringe as fuck. And steam my pores. Really? What? Even the dead like to relax. I don't really have any of those things around. Did you give me your comb? Spirit reaches out and presents you a unique item. It's a small comb carved from bamboo. I guess you could hold on to this. It was a gift from my mother. I want it back though. And if you lose it, well, oh god. You'll get revenge on me? If it's the last thing I do, oh god. Creepy. I like it. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but by now, you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Yes? Of course you did. Everyone knows that. Even amnesiac video game protagonists. Yes! Well, guess what? Drink as much as you like, you'll never get to 100, you hear me? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. What? What? You wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Ugh! Oh god. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Oh god, get away from me. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the spirit right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem, not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was just checking out to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. One, I do not take rejection well. Oh god. Two, the first thing is very important to remember. Are you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out of me. Wait, out from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if I bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, that might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired, get some rest, sleep. Even sleep well if you can. You fucked Trapper, bro. What? Kill me, bro, I dare you. You can't kill me if I kill myself. Oh, God. Just try not to roll over to the about 15 feet to your left. Finally, alone for real this time. Maybe you drift out to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. I'm hanging out with Spirit. Fuck Trapper, bro. Kill me. What is this? Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez, it is. It's really one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat an all-organic diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. There's always time to turn things around, like that one time I spent day and night searching for food in vain. Only to return to my cabin and spent starving to find a family of squirrels nesting in my chimney. They were delicious. Oh, Jesus. Look, I'm always full of rage. The key is knowing how to control your rage so you can use it. I'm a master of self-control, and right now I'm using all the self-control I can muster because today was a disaster. Let's just say I didn't love it. That was funny. Laugh. I said laugh, damn it. Anyway, I'm planning to kill this idiot. Oh my God. Don't tell them though. I want to lead them on a little more, and it'll make it that much better for me when they're screaming. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. Yep, I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay? Those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, I'm gonna get bloody revenge on a society that has used me and thrown me away. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. I'll help. Still alive? Can you die in the first day? Can you actually die in the first day? I mean, Trapper's about to fucking kill me, so here we go. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out at the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might need a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. I want to get Tricksters at some point. Ew. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful, and I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today's an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you if you want to ask him to reach the other island. Now is the time. Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of coffee. No way, don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yeah. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up to review. Not an eternal prison of pain. Please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Trust me, I'm looking out for you. So, can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out your hand? This is not a parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of its turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I'd like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Give me a second. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, I'm not saying it is. Even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review if it was crafted with love or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. And whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies. We saw one earlier. But that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as a part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Legend. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I've been having a lovely time. Yes, it's been really entertaining. Yes, I'm not suspicious there's no option. Yes, I'm not at all suspicious there's a no option here. What an encouraging response. And we're so glad you're not suspicious. Hey, Claudette, maybe the Legend isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here. Zero chance. They're still clicking. Even right now, to see how you'll fully respond. Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter though, Legend. We're so happy to hear how you're having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Legend. You hear us? We're all having fun. We do need to ask you one more question though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this disparagement agreement? What if I say no? I don't want to say no. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbally contract saying that I, Legend, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island. Perfect! Delightful. Excellent. Yes. Yes! Hey, Legend, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing. Breakfast. About to get the ocean a fucking breakfast. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes, bacon, and... So much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here or yogurt? Magic powers won't get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. Excuse me, shit. You take your plate and sit down thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again. Except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went in any case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you making me any angrier today than you did yesterday, bro. I hope you do. I really hope you do. Unrelated. Anyone see where I left my cleaver? Just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your Nope. Now Hunter steps up and talks about her feelings. The island is treacherous. I don't know what the newcomer thinks they are doing here, but it certainly isn't helping any of us. Whoa, Hunter's pretending to be all independent, but she has secretly kind of miffed you and her aren't getting along. Well, that surely must be it. No one else would really stand up to breakfast too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did, or should I say did not. I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing. Last night was no different, so in that case it was excellent. Exactly how it should be. Got a little reading done though. Now if you don't mind, I'm going back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. True! True! Guessing Wraith had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect, there he is, take us home, Wraith! Oh, hey, that was fun yesterday, huh? You mean, yeah, I mean, like, not too much fun, that'd be weird, but, like, a good amount of fun. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game, or sexy true-to-life experience. Shame! You didn't get to eat any breakfast. Must so be it. I feel like I haven't eaten anything since I got here. Trapper's gonna kill me. Huntress already hates me. The only person that people I really hung out with was Wraith and fucking Spirit. After breakfast, you head to a hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing me? Well, yeah. I guess that is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these four fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real at all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from the beach behind the pool shed. No, stick in there a little more. Oh, what the hell? How's that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now, why don't you take that and put it right? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do, whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so you know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it! Aw, oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Boy, Pansy and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Sorry, I didn't know anyone. I didn't know how to also let you know I was here, and that I could hear you. Well, you know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing. I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like fun. I think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun. Oops. Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day. We spend it hoping we can stab each other in just the right spot. We won't get resurrected. I've come to believe the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from. And I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. You actually think we were... Me and him? Dwight? There you go. You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I know it all. Our entry runes and our 5 minutes is up anyways. Good luck, Leggy. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both tragedy and a comedy. A cramedy. Cragmedy. Shut up. I like it. Anyway, where were you? Oh yeah, you're hanging a little hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was a show with a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. Oh my god, I haven't read like this in a long time, bro. Oh, bro. So it seems like Claudette and Dwight are trying to kill themselves. So that makes sense. We still don't know how the hell we ended up here, or how the hell to get out, or where the hell this is even going. I don't know how long this game is. I don't know if I can finish this today or I'll make another part, but we'll find out, I guess. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. I'm on a date with me. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to play into a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree, it's spirit. Oh. Hey, babe. Breakfast is weird, huh? Everyone's just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever, though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. Do you see my abs, by the way? Maybe you can learn, maybe you can see them later in my private states on the island, you know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I can give you a private show. Get you around. Man, he's just really egging on the secret ending, bro. I want to get Trickter's secret ending at some point. We'll do that eventually, I promise. I'll probably end up doing that. I'll probably end up trying to get everybody's ending and whatnot. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat? Threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breath, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, it's Spirit. That checks out. You have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that brings a welcome darkness to this tropical nightmare, but best of all, I'm the only one that seems to know about it, so we won't be bothered there. I don't even know why I'm telling you, really. It's my private spot, but I guess I've gotten a feel that you'll appreciate it in the way I do. Not like these other killers. They don't get me. But I'll get them. Oh, I'll get them. And then I'll get my father, too, and I'll punish him for what he did to my mother and me. There you go. spirit radiates a menacing aura, waving her sword around in the air as she threatens, well, the entire universe. It's scary and more than a little hot. True, if you get turned on by menacing. Look, all this time on Murder's Island has got us both a little confused about things. I'm choosing to lean into it. I suggest you do the same. You've seen her get mad, which is probably enough to scare you into compliance, but you've also seen her a little more sensitive side hiding within here. Which one do you think will win out? You consider her offer, but before you can decide if you want to go with Spirit, the Wraith interjects. Fuck out of here, man! Oh, the Wraith won't leave me alone. Honestly, Spirit's great. She's the only one around here that doesn't totally get on my nerves. I don't care, Wraith. Fuck off. I guess you've got a good taste, but I don't know. We could hang out and I can show you some cool stuff if you want. Or, forget I said anything. Tough choice. Weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horribly retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island's really gotten me tilted. So who will it be? Oh, come on. That's not even a question. So they're giving me these two options because these are the two people I've been hanging out with the most. I haven't hung out with Huntress or Trapper at all, but come on, bro. Fuck you, Wraith. I gotta go Spirit. You made the correct decision, but know this, just because you picked me doesn't mean I'm going to slobber all over you like a dog, understand? Got it. Well, of course, you still got a lot to prove me. I want to believe that our connection is real, but I've been hurt before, literally, with a katana. A katana that I now wield in spectral form, you feel me? Because you will feel me if you try any of that macho trapper crap. Macho trapper crap. Yeah, I feel you. Before you ask Claudette and Dwight to clarify, I'll just let you know that yes, it is too late to change your answer now. I wasn't going to change my answer anyways, bro. The fuck? I should make sure my camera's okay. You and Spirit arrive at the coast overlooking the Black Lighthouse. It's old, decrepit, but still impressive. There's something magnetic about it. You can see why Spirit would be drawn to such a place. Alright, let me save real quick. Look up at Spirit, you look Spirit up and down, notice that she's wearing all black, just like the lighthouse. I'm noticing a bit of a theme. Is black your favorite color? Black isn't really a color at all, it's an absence color. It's a void. Like a black hole? A place that swallows light? A dying star? Damn, now that's dark. You're confident that Spirit will vibe with this? But Spirit doesn't really care for science fiction, not the type with spaceships and lasers. Anyhow, she's much more than that type of strange adventures that kick off right here on Earth. Earth. Is that where we are? You wonder. The lapping waves on the shore of the coast set a romantic tone. The fog that surrounds Spirit everywhere she goes blends perfectly with the mist rolling up over the rocky shoreline. She's at one with this place, and so are you. This peace doesn't last long. However, as the lighthouse lets out an eerie howl like a monster dying, a spiraling black light stretches out across the sky. Spirit has to yell at you just to be heard. Oh yeah! It does that! The light and sound recede, and the two of you sit in silence. Spirit lays a towel down, then pats on it gently. Clearly she wants your company, so you oblige. We're in, boys, we're in. When you do, she takes out some sunscreen and hands it to you. You're not exactly sure what to do. It's an invitation to get a little hands-on action. What else could it be? Thanks. Thanks, I forgot to bring my own when I lost my memory and fell in the ocean. No problem, I figured as much. Spirit turns away and you slather the lotion all over your body. You need any help reaching those difficult spots? Yes, please. Yes, please. You see a hand floating around your back. Gulp. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Spirit's hand on your back is ice cold, but she has a soft touch. What she does, she takes care of herself. You watch as Spirit applies the sunscreen to herself in the most unique ways by floating her own hand around her back to spread it on. Ask her about the shards of glass. That's probably not a good idea. Comment on her floating hands ability. The fact that your hands just float around like that, you can reach anywhere I can. Easier than I can. It's almost like you're some kind of superhero. I'm glad you get a kick out of it, but floating severed limbs isn't exactly the type of superpower you think to wish as a kid. I'd be able to read minds. Maybe then I understand why some people act the way they do. Fuck! apologize. I'm truly sorry. I clearly hadn't thought through what your experience was like. Sometimes humor is how you deal with uncomfortable situations, but you clearly read the room wrong. I was just thinking about what you must have gone through to end up like that. It had to have been horrible. It was worse than death. At least death ends, eventually. Oh god. But who wouldn't want to forget it? It literally made me who I am right now. Truth is, I could pull all these bits of glass that are stuck to my flesh out right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Each shot is a reminder of what my father did to me, and what the world did to him. That's why I refuse to play the universe's game. I hate the idea that I'll be forced to succumb to pressure the way he did in the end. The way that fear and anger filled him and then came bursting out. The way his misery flooded our home and drowned us all. Oh god. Yeesh. The narrator fucking yeesh. It's hard to not think about revenge, the dragon inside of me. It's doing to me what the world did to him. I have to fight it, even though it gives me strength. I must make it into control. You're stronger than he ever was, I'm sure of it. I appreciate that, legend. I suppose a little help isn't a bad thing. In life, in love, the world is a lot to endure alone. Maybe I could use a little assist of reaching my delicate toes for a bit of lotion, you know? Having your body contorted these vengeful poses really does a number on my joints. I don't like feet, but it rubs the lotion on its skin. Oh god, do I have to do it myself? Oh god. What the fuck? Perfect! Oh god. I'm not a feet person, never will be. I've always hated feet, but doing what the game tells me to. Bro, I'm so good at these skill checks, bro. I gotta keep my mouth shut. You see, now I'm calm now. You see, now like I fucked up. I fucked in my own head. Well, I suppose that the lotion made it to where it was supposed to be going eventually. And you weren't too incredibly wasteful. I'm not a woman who believes in rushing through things just to get them done. If there is a next time, I'm sure you'll do even better. And I missed the one because I'm like, oh, I'm so good at this. Fucking boop. Oh, I'm so dumb. Look up at the lighthouse. Its ominous dark form hovering above this moment between spirit and yourself. Evil as it clearly is, in this case, it does you a solid by blurring out another ominous moan and burst of black light that rescues you from its awkward silence. Is that a fucking ship? From seemingly out of nowhere, an ancient-looking ship appears on the water. It glows itself, a thing of death, a spirit of a ship that once sailed these seas centuries ago. It's the fucking Flying Dutchman! A tattered black flag whips in the ocean air above the ship as it careens toward the shore. Before crashing on the rocks, it must have been drawn in by the lighthouse. You hear the distant shouting of sailors as the old wooden ghost ship breaks up and sinks into the water. Oh right, it does that sometimes too. Should we, do something? Nah, the sharks will take care of it. Within a minute, the ocean is quiet again, except for the waves. Note to self, hungry sharks. But these time-traveling pirates, or whoever they were, you're half sure you saw one of those skulls and crossbone flags. Aren't the only ones drawn here today. I hate this motherfucker. I hate this motherfucker! Stop cock-blocking me! It's Wraith as he has emerged from the palm trees behind you. I didn't come here to break up your date or something. I came here for that! Wraith points to the lighthouse and is indifferent to his attention. I've been seeing it in my dreams, shining its strange light on me. I can't avoid it. Through woods and walls, nothing seems to stop it from reaching out to me. Duh, it's a haunted lighthouse. It does that to everyone at some point. You're more special than me. Those dead pirates or that mermaid I saw washed up on shore that one time. Ew. Mermaids, by the way, aren't even close to as beautiful as in person as they are in movies. More sea witch than underwater princess, if you get my drift. It's all part of a vast conspiracy, an epic river of lies that runs beneath the island or something. I'm pretty sure I've figured it out, the basics anyhow. If you come with me, you can get cut. Yeah, bro, like, Spirit wastes a katana nearly trimming a couple of buttons off Wraith's tropical top. He takes the hint and backs away a few steps slowly. For the quiet guy, he never really shuts up. Okay, be that way, you'll see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like where that's going. Alone at last, tension broken. Deathly moans quiet, and Wraith banishes back to wherever he hangs out. You scooch closer to Spirit, breathing in the damp fog air that seems to emanate from her. It's not quite clear how long that whole fog thing works, but you don't even care. You're feeling this moment. Spirit seems to be feeling it too. She starts to adjust her robe, and you get a peek at the bathing suit beneath. For someone who seems intent on proving how little she cares about what everyone else thinks, put a lot of work into getting that suit. It got straps for days. However, you're so focused on what's happening with Spirit, you don't see the next interruption coming. Fucking A. And Claudia and Dwight burst in on you in whatever you were doing. It doesn't seem like they were worried they'd bump into much. We're here to make a very dramatic announcement. Well, technically, we're here to invite you to join us back at the beach. We'll all be making a very dramatic announcement. It's hard being the producers and hosts. Aren't survivors supposed to work in groups of 4? Interesting. When you arrive at the beach, you realize you were set up. Despite promising an announcement, Dwight and Claudette simply stand quietly. This isn't at all what was promised. Wait a minute, there's no announcement here? They ruined my fucking day! But there is a me. This guy won't leave me alone! You got money ears, friend? I told you to get lost. Don't you see? Lost is what I am, and so are you. But I know a way out. I've got a map in my back in the secret lair. Literally and figuratively, yeah, I know the difference. This is why you should ditch Spirit and come spend the rest of the night with me instead. You got a secret lair? Damn it! Who said anything about a secret lair? I said I've got sap in my secret hair. There's a flap on my secret chair. Don't change the subject. Don't ask me what he's talking about. You're trying to make a mess of the first nice day I've had in I don't know how long, because it's not clear what year it is, but in a while. I'm not about to be ditched for the likes of you. Oh god. Oh god. Are they gonna fight? Oh god. Oh god. Like I keep trying to tell you, it's this dang island. I've come to accept a difficult truth. What's happening here? Well, I'm convinced that it's our fate. It's not anyone's decision. It's simply the way it'll be. There's no use fighting it. What would you even know about fighting? All you know is hiding your spooky little secret hair and crying like a baby while you're ringing your little bell. Oh. So don't tell me what I can and can't fight back against. I was a born fighter. A dragon lives inside of me. I can't not fight, even when all I might want to do is hide. Do you see this giant hat? It's a metaphor. I know if I do have a fate, my fate is to win every fight that comes my way. Got it? Folks. Wraith is a Spirit, bro. Who you calling a fight, bro? Honestly, I'm taking Spirit. Oh, you hide. I've seen you hide. You do your phase walking routine. What do you call that? It's basically cloaking. And all we know that cloaking is a type of hiding. Folks. You cloak, I don't cloak. I'm not a cloaker. I phase walk out in the open. You just can't see me. I have no idea what they're talking about, but this sure sounds like some video game community forum thread minutia, if there's ever such a thing. Not that you know about that either. Oh. Sure doesn't seem like Dwight and Claudette are going to stop this, so what's on you? Ahem! I think I was brought here to make this choice, so I'm going to do that now. And I choose... I'm taking Spirit! Wraith! Get out of here, man! God damn! When it comes down to it, neither of these two seem easy to love. I mean, damn, Spirit literally has broken glass stars sticking out of her, but she has a certain charm to her gloom. Spirit and I were actually having a nice time. Besides, if it's my fate to end up on this island, well, to hell with fate, really. And don't take this the wrong way, Wraith, but the amount of awkwardness you pack into a single day, no wonder why you're so skinny. All that, oh god. Why are we saying all this extra stuff? Now we're dead. GG's. Why are we saying all this extra stuff? No offense taken, yeah, okay, it's true. I can be a little awkward, I guess, sometimes. Right, so I'm gonna stick with Spirit. Spirit breathes a sigh of relief. I've got enough revenging to do without having to kill you and Wraith, too. Poor Wraith. I kind of feel bad. Spirit walks you around a corner to show you something that she discovered in this place and knew was meant to be connected with her journey, a cherry tree. It's just a small sapling, but it has begun to sprout flowers. It doesn't make sense to see a cherry tree here in this place. It also doesn't make sense to see a ghost in a black bathing suit, so you just accept it. As Spirit steps up to the tree, a cold breeze pulls some petals off, and they come cascading through the air around the both of you. You know the meaning of the cherry blossom? They're beautiful, but also quite symbolic. Of course, like all the good symbols, their meaning is pretty complicated. What do they mean to you? For many people, being among cherry blossoms like being at a celebration of life. People travel great distance just to be near the vibrant beauty. However, as beautiful as they might be, they aren't magical, they're simply flowers. They quickly die and fade away, and for this reason, they're all symbol of the fleeting nature of life, of our fragile mortality. In a way, it's a specter of looming death that calls attention to the special moment to see and appreciate life. The music in this game is really good, bro. It's really good. How does that duality make you feel, Legend? Unsure. Spirit's question isn't easy to answer. You want to impress her, but you also want to be true to yourself. The entire range of human experiences stretches out before you. You feel paralyzed by the different options available to you in this moment. And that's okay. It wasn't a simple question with a simple answer. Who knows if Spirit herself even has an answer in mind? However, it occurs to you like the fallen blossoms wilting at your feet. There's a chance that connecting with the beautiful person in front of you might be fleeting. However, it occurs to you like the fallen blossoms wilting at your feet. This chance that connecting with the beautiful person in front of you might be fleeting. Is one of these answers the better choice, or do you remain unsure? Oh, God. Oh, God. Frustrated or empowered? I mean, she wants revenge, so, like... I'm gonna say frustrated. As look at the tree, consider Spirit's question, reflect on your own current predicament. Stranded here, no understanding of why, no control. The beauty of this island attention of such an interesting comparison, it should bring you joy, but it comes being completely confused and hopeless. You look down and see a crumbling cherry blossom on the ground at your feet. As you stare at it, something begins to rage inside you like a dragon. How can anyone find comfort even for a moment with death and decay looming on the horizon? It makes me so frustrated, it makes me so mad. I want to do something about it. I want to strike back against this shitty reality. Thank God for the second guess, bro. Spirit lets you go off, staying calm despite your bubbling rage. She must know thoughts like this. Is that why she asked you? So that you'd see things from her point of view? I want to be alive! Oh, my throat. You feel connected to her at this moment, more than you have at any point before. You wonder, does she feel the same? Once the fallen cherry blossom represented the souls of samurai warriors, those with noble characters for those who did not fear death, those who were killed in the greatest sacrifice to honor their emperor. Their lives were short, but their purpose gave them beauty. Those warriors saw death coming, but they never despaired. They stood and faced it. They held their swords and struck down their fear. But despite the samurai spirit that lives on in me, in my noble bloodline, my life has ended, but my death continues to stretch on. The cycle is frozen. This cherry tree, it's not real. Though its petals fall, they soon replenish. It's as if it were installed here by someone. You watch the spirit chooses her words very carefully. By something with no respect for the balance of life and death. We're sorry to interrupt. You know we don't believe you, right? Yep. But this time we got a really good reason. It has nothing to do with us being manipulated by an unseen force, because that's definitely not happening. Nobody accused you of that, but okay. We're just here to tell you that it's time for dinner, silly. Get it while it's hot? I guess it's time to go or whatever. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I enjoyed it. Me too. Good job with Spirit, bro. What a good time with Spirit. Honestly, I think that's a good place to end it. I don't know how much longer this game is. If anybody could tell me how much longer, like I think somebody said 3 days, and we're like almost done with the second day, so I might be able to finish it the next playthrough. But I mean, hey, we're getting closer and closer to Spirit, bro. That's what I wanted. But Wraith can fuck off because he keeps getting in my way. But yeah, I think that is where I'm going to end it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, I'm having a blast with this game. This game is actually really funny. It's actually more in depth than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be like some silly, stupid, whack job game, but actually, it's really good. The story that Spirit told at the beginning was really good, and I don't know, bro. I'm gonna go back and try to get everybody's endings at some point. But for now, we're on the grind to Spirit. On the grind to Spirit, and honestly, it makes me want to play Spirit in DVD. To be honest. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. I do appreciate y'all for watching. If you are new here and did enjoy, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that fun stuff. I should be back here again tomorrow with another episode, and if not, probably the day after. But I'm trying to get this out every day because I am actually having a blast. I keep wanting to play more, but I'm going to hold off. But I do appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Peace out.